Chantal stands in front of her mother in the living room. She hesitates for a moment, then speaks. Chantal says softly, "Mom, I want to go out tonight." Kellikale slowly raises her eyes toward her, suspicious. "Go out where?" Chantal replies, "To a party with my friends." As soon as she finishes her sentence, Ciel's face changes. She frowns. Kalel says firmly, "No." Chantal sighs, annoyed. "But Mom," Kalel cuts her off immediately, not giving her time to finish. "I said no, Chantal." Chantal raises her voice slightly, frustrated. "But why do you always refuse everything?" Ciel straightens up in her chair, her gaze hard. "Because it's night." Chantal shakes her head, irritated. "But it's just a party." Ciel looks at her coldly. "Don't call me that when I'm speaking seriously to you." Chantal exhales, then continues. "Okay, Mom. But all my friends will be there." Ciel sighs deeply. "Your friends are not my problem." Chantal responds angrily. "So I have to stay here while everyone else is having fun?" Kalel says calmly but firmly, "You're not staying here for nothing. I'm protecting you." Chantal lets out a nervous laugh as if she doesn't believe it. "Protect me from what? Come on, Kalel, you are re-exaggerating." Ciel looks at her seriously. "Chantal, be careful." Chantal crosses her arms, annoyed. "I'm serious, I'm 20 years old." Kalel steps closer to her. "Exactly. You need to be responsible." Chantal answers sharply. "Responsible for what?" "Staying locked inside." Kalel insists. "For your safety." Chantal shrugs. "Nothing is going to happen to me." Ciel looks straight into her eyes. "That's what everyone says before something happens." Silence. Chantal looks away, annoyed. "But Kalel, you can understand." Kalel replies immediately. "You're the one who doesn't understand." Chantal raises her voice. "You always refuse everything." Ciel responds more firmly. "No, I refuse what can destroy you." Chantal says, frustrated. "It's just a party." "Cuts in." "It's at night." Chantal insists again, almost pleading. "I can come back early." Ciel shakes her head. "No." "Even with my friends?" Chantal asks, irritated. "No." "Even if I'm careful?" "No, Chantal." Silence settles in. Chantal looks at her mother, hurt, her eyes slightly teary. "So no matter what I say, it's always no." Kalel answers calmly. "Yes." Chantal clenches her teeth. "Okay, I understand." Kalel calls her. "Chantal." But Chantal is already stepping back. "No, Mom, forget it. Come back here," Kalel says firmly. Chantal shakes her head. "There's no point. You never listen to me." Kalel replies, "I listen, but I refuse." Chantal looks at her one last time, disappointed. "Good night." She turns her back and walks to her room. The door closes a bit hard. Kel stays alone in the living room. She sighs slowly. This girl... But her expression changes. You can feel one thing, she's worried. Very worried. In her room, Chantal lies on her bed, staring at the ceiling, arms crossed. She is still upset from the argument with her mother. Her phone vibrates. She doesn't touch it. It vibrates again. And again. She finally picks it up, a bit annoyed, and opens the messages. "Chantal, what are you doing? Come now, it's crazy here. You're missing something insane. Everyone is asking where you are." Chantal sighs softly. "Seriously." She puts the phone down, but it rings immediately. She looks at the name Jessie. She hesitates, then answers. Chantal says in a tired voice, "Yeah, Jessie." Jessie speaks loudly, excited with music in the background. "Chantal, where are you? We've been waiting for you." Chantal closes her eyes. "I'm home. What do you mean at home?" Jessie replies, shocked. "My mom refused to let me go out." Jessie pauses for a moment, then lets out a small laugh. "Ah, your mom." She never changes. Chantal doesn't laugh. It's not funny, Jessie. Jessie's tone shifts slightly. Wait, are you serious? You're really going to stay home? Chantal answers a bit sharply. What do you want me to do? She said no. Jessie insists, speaking more slowly. Chantal, listen to me carefully. You can hear people shouting and loud music behind her. It's insane here. Like everyone is here. Chantal stays silent. Jessie continues. Seriously, everyone is asking about you. Good for you, Chantal says quietly. No, wait, you don't get it. A short silence. Jessie then says clearly, if you don't come, people are going to talk. Chantal sits up slightly on her bed. Talk about what? They're going to say you're weird, that you're never around, that you're always stuck behind your mom. Chantal frowns. Jessie, stop. No, I won't. I'm telling you the truth. Her voice becomes more serious. You know how it works here? If you don't come tonight, tomorrow, they won't even call you anymore. Chantal's heart tightens. You're exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Someone can be heard in the background. Where's Chantal? Jessie continues. See? Chantal says nothing. She looks around her room. The silence, the loneliness. Jessie lowers her voice. Honestly, just come for an hour. Your mom won't even know. Silence. And you're not a kid anymore. Chantal swallows. Jessie insists gently. Do you really want to stay alone while everyone else is having fun? That sentence hits hard. Chantal closes her eyes. She imagines the party, the music, the laughter. Then she opens her eyes. Yes? I don't know. Think fast, okay? Because it's really starting now. A final burst of loud music. Then the call ends. Silence returns. Chantal sits on her bed, her phone in her hand. She doesn't move. She thinks about her mother, about what she said, then about what Jessie just said. Her expression slowly changes. She turns her head toward the door, then toward the window. A long silence. Then she whispers, just 1 hour. And that's when everything changes. Chantal stays seated for a moment, then locks her phone. Silence. Her heart starts beating faster. She takes a deep breath. Then she walks to her wardrobe. She opens it. Her hands hesitate for a few seconds. Then she takes a black dress. It'll be fine. She quickly changes. She looks at herself in the mirror. She adjusts her hair, adds a bit of makeup, not too much, just enough to shine. She puts on a few pieces of jewelry, a necklace, earrings. She looks at herself for a long moment. Her expression is a mix of excitement and fear. I'll just go and come back. She grabs her phone, then stops. She looks at the door, then slowly turns her head toward the window. Silence. She walks toward it, her steps light, almost silent. She opens it slowly, very slowly. The outside noise enters the room. She looks back one last time as if something is still holding her back. Then she whispers, I'm sorry. Mom! And without making a sound, she climbs out. The window stays open, and in the room, only silence remains. Chantal arrives in front of the nightclub. The music can already be heard from outside. Lights are flashing. People are going in, others coming out. Everything is moving. She pauses for a moment, looks around, her heart racing. So this is it. She takes a deep breath, then walks in. As soon as she steps inside, the sound explodes. The music is loud, very loud. The bass vibrates through her whole body. Lights spin everywhere. The room is packed. Chantal looks around, impressed. Oh, wow! From afar, Jessie spots her. Her eyes widen. Chantal! She runs over and hugs her tightly. You actually came? Chantal smiles, still a bit nervous. Yeah, I thought about it. Jessie steps back, looking at her with a playful smile. So your mom didn't want you to come? Chantal shrugs slightly. Well, I'm here now. Jessie bursts out laughing. That's what I like to see. Another friend arrives. Chantal. Finally. You made us wait so much. Obviously, Jessie says. We don't go out without you. She grabs Chantal's hand. Come on, let's dance. They move into the crowd. Someone hands Chantal a drink. Here to start. She looks at the glass, hesitates for a second, then takes it. Thanks. Jessie raises her drink. To your first act of disobedience. Chantal laughs. You're crazy. Drink. She drinks. The music gets louder. Jessie starts dancing. Come on. Chantal follows. At first, she's a bit shy. She looks around. Then slowly, let's go. She starts dancing, smiling. That's it. Jessie shouts. Chantal laughs. I missed this. Missed what? This. Another friend tells her, look, everyone's watching you. Chantal turns her head. A few glances. Smiles. She feels beautiful. She feels good. Very good. Another drink comes. This one's better. Thanks. She drinks again, then dances again, and again, and again. Time passes without her noticing. For a few hours, she feels free. Free to do what she wants. Free to be who she wants. But without knowing it, this night is going to change her life forever. At home, the silence is heavy. Her mother sits alone in the living room. The TV is on, but she isn't watching. Her gaze is lost. She thinks about the argument with Chantal. She sighs softly. Maybe I was too harsh. She shakes her head, but it's for her own good. She stands up slowly. I'll go talk to her. She walks to Chantal's room and stops at the door. She knocks gently. Chantal? No answer. She frowns slightly. Chantal, open up. Silence. She presses her ear lightly against the door. Nothing. No sound. She exhales. She must be sleeping. She puts her hand on the handle. Hesitates. Then pulls it back. I'll see tomorrow. She walks back to the living room, but something isn't right. She sits, then stands again. She looks at the time. Already this late? She picks up her phone. Hesitates, then puts it back down. No, leave it. But something feels off. A sensation. Unease. She walks around again, takes a few steps, stops. Why am I not at peace? She looks toward the hallway. Toward Chantal's room. Silence. No, I'm going to check. This time, she walks faster. She reaches the door. Opens it. The room is dark. Chantal? She turns on the light and freezes. The bed is empty. The sheets are barely touched. Her eyes slowly move to the open window. Her heart tightens. Chantal. Her voice trembles. She steps into the room, looking everywhere. Chantal. Her breathing becomes faster. She grabs her phone, dials her number, brings it to her ear. It rings. Come on. Pick up, pick up. Nothing. She calls again immediately. Chantal. Still nothing. She starts pacing the room, panicking. No. She calls again. Answer me. Silence. Only the ringing phone. Her hands start shaking. She stops in the middle of the room, staring at the open window, then whispers. She went out. Her eyes fill with tears. This girl, she holds the phone tightly against her chest. And for the first time, real fear sets in. Back at the nightclub, the music is still loud. Chantal is still dancing, out of breath, laughing with her friends. Then she pauses for a moment. She grabs her bag, takes out her phone. The screen lights up. Several missed calls. Mom. Her smile fades slightly. Jessie walks over. What's wrong? Chantal shows her phone. My mom called me several times. Jessie glances at it. So? Chantal hesitates. I think I should go home. She's going to worry. Jessie frowns. Chantal. The night is just getting started. Another friend joins. Girls, we're going to a restaurant. We keep going. Jessie turns back to Chantal. You're coming? I don't know. Honestly, I should go. One of the girls laughs. Seriously? For your mom? Chantal lowers her eyes slightly. Yeah. Jessie crosses her arms. So you're just going to leave us like that? We came together. We stay together. Silence falls. All eyes turn to Chantal. No one speaks, but everyone is waiting. She feels the pressure. Her heart beats fast. You guys are too much. Jessie responds softly but firmly. No, we just want you to stay. Another adds just 1 more hour. It won't change anything. Chantal looks at her friends, then at her phone, then at the exit, then back at her friends. She takes a deep breath. Okay. Small smiles appear on their faces. That's it, Jessie says, grabbing her hand. Chantal puts her phone away. Just a bit. Then I go home. Yeah. We know that, one of them laughs. They leave the club. The night air is cool. The silence contrasts with the music. We're taking the car, Jessie says. All 5 of them get in. Chantal sits in the back looking out the window. The city is calm. Lights pass by. Her phone vibrates again. She looks at it. Mun. She stares at the screen for a few seconds, then locks it, puts it in her bag, and turns toward her friends. So, where are we going? You'll see, Jessie says with a smile. The car starts moving. The road is almost empty. The night is calm, too calm, and without realizing it, this choice is about to change everything. Inside the car, the girls are in full party mode. Louder. Jessie shouts. The music goes up. They all sing together. Chantal bursts out laughing. You guys are crazy. One of her friends turns to her. You see? And you wanted to go home? Chantal shakes her head, smiling. I was about to make a huge mistake. Jessie claps her hands. Tonight, nothing can stop us. Never. Another one yells, singing even louder. The car keeps moving. The city rushes past them. The driver speeds up a little. Slow down, one friend says, laughing. Relax, I've got this, the driver replies. Everyone laughs. Chantal looks out the window happy. Honestly, tonight. She doesn't even finish her sentence. Headlights appear in front of them. Very close. Too close. Watch out! A brutal crash. Then, nothing. Silence. It SRAM. The house is silent. Her mother is sitting in the living room. She hasn't slept. Her eyes are tired. Her phone lies next to her. Suddenly, it rings. She jumps slightly, looks at the screen. Chantal. Her face hardens immediately. She answers quickly, irritated. Chantal, where are you? Silence. No answer. She frowns. Chantal. A man's voice responds calmly. Ma'am, are you Chantal's mother? Her heart skips a beat. Her voice changes instantly. Yes, it's me. A heavy silence. Then the man continues. Your daughter has been in an accident. The words fall slowly as if they're too heavy. She is currently at the hospital. She stops breathing. What? She whispers. Her hand starts shaking. She's okay. The man doesn't answer right away. That silence is worse than anything. Ma'am, you need to come immediately. The phone slips from her hand and falls to the ground. She stands frozen. Her eyes fill with tears. No. She bends down quickly, picks up the phone. Hello? Speak. But the call has ended. The silence returns, even heavier. She stands up abruptly, searching for her keys. Her hands are trembling. She drops things. My God, she's crying. Chantal. She grabs her keys and rushes out of the house. The door slams behind her. Outside, the night is cold. She gets into her car, her hands shaking on the steering wheel. Hold on, my daughter. Hold on. She starts the engine abruptly. The headlights cut through the empty road. She drives fast, very fast. Tears stream down her face. I told you to stay. Her voice breaks. Please, don't do this to me. Her car disappears into the night, and for the first time, she is truly afraid. At the hospital, everything is calm. Too calm. White lights fill the corridor. Only the sound of machines can be heard. Beep, beep, beep. She walks quickly, her face filled with fear. A nurse points her to a room. This way, ma'am. She doesn't even respond. She reaches the door. Stops. Her hand trembles. Then she opens it and freezes. Chantal is lying on the bed, motionless, connected to machines, wires, a mask. She doesn't move. Her mother walks slowly, as if her legs no longer respond. Chantal. Her voice is broken. She approaches the bed, looks at her face. My daughter. Tears begin to fall. She gently places her hand on Chantal's. I told you, she whispers. Her voice trembles. I told you to stay. She squeezes her hand slightly. Why didn't you listen to me? She lowers her head. Why? The silence in the room becomes heavy. Very heavy. The door opens softly. A doctor walks in. She straightens slightly, wiping her tears. Doctor, my daughter. Will she make it? The doctor hesitates. Looks at Chantal, then back at her mother. She is in critical condition, but we are doing everything to stabilize her. She closes her eyes for a moment. Thank you. Thank you, doctor. But the doctor doesn't leave. He stays there, silent. She notices. There's something else? The doctor takes a breath. It was a serious accident. Her heart tightens. Yes. He continues slowly. The vehicle your daughter was in was heavily impacted. Silence. Then, 3 people died. The world stops. She doesn't move. 3? Her voice is barely audible. The doctor lowers his head slightly. Yes, ma'am. She swallows hard. Who? He hesitates for a second, then says, Jessie is among the victims. The words fall heavy, brutal. She closes her eyes immediately. Her legs tremble. She holds onto the bed to keep from collapsing. No. A tear rolls down her cheek. She turns toward Chantal, her voice broken. You see what this has done? She holds her daughter's hand tightly. One night, just one night, she cries silently in that cold room where everything has changed. A few hours later, the silence remains. Beep, beep. Suddenly, Chantal moves slightly. Her eyes slowly open. Blurry, heavy. Mom, she whispers weakly. Her mother straightens instantly. Chantal, my daughter. She rushes to her, tears in her eyes. Can you hear me? You're awake? Chantal blinks slowly. Looks around, lost. What happened? The doctor enters gently. That's good news. She's going to survive. Her mother closes her eyes, relieved. Thank you. Thank you, God. But Chantal doesn't smile. She tries to remember. Images come back. The car, the laughter, the headlights, the crash. Her face changes. Jessie? She asks weakly. Silence. Her mother doesn't answer. Tears start falling again. Chantal understands. Slowly, very slowly, her eyes fill with tears. No. Her voice trembles. No, Jessie. A tear rolls down her cheek. It's my fault. Her mother shakes her head, crying. No, my daughter. But Chantal continues, broken. I should have gone home. I should have listened to you. She closes her eyes. Tears keep falling. I ruined everything. Her mother holds her hand tightly. You're alive. That's what matters most. But in Chantal's eyes, there is one thing. Deep, irreversible regret. In life, we all want to be accepted. We want to be loved. We want to belong. And sometimes we're afraid to say no, afraid of being judged, afraid of being rejected, afraid of missing out. But what many people forget is this: trying to please others can cost you dearly, very dearly. Parents are not perfect. They can be strict, they can be harsh. But behind that, there is one thing: experience. They have seen things you haven't lived yet. They want to protect you from mistakes that can destroy your life in a single night. Because yes, sometimes one decision is enough. One night out. Okay? And everything changes. So learn to say no, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it sets you apart. And most importantly, learn to listen to the advice of those who are wiser than you. Because some people want to entertain you, but others want to protect you. And that difference can save your life.